Angified. I started Angified Presents.
We share the love of music.
It has been medicine and therapy. Nothing else worked.
It has saved many of us. With mental health, we need to open our eyes.
Hurt people hurt people.
We ask that you listen, comprehend, and relate with your ears.
Form that heart of unity and one.
We share on this stage.
Statistics, feelings,
And ourselves.
we stand with the belief to be you, to be heard, and to be original.
We all may be different, with opinions and beliefs.
At the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters.
We are family.
We ask that you join us in a magical journey with artists from around the world. Open your minds, let in the love,
and listen with your hearts.
We all want a better tomorrow. Be one.
Communicate and look out for one another. And then, and only then, will you find the world.
We
will
find
find
peace
peace
in all the world.
You'll find the world. And you will find this shining world. He was among us in every boy and girl. Many have been broken, red hearts turn black. Love will melt the ice and turn it back, and you will find the world. You will find the world. You will find the world. And when you find a place called home, where everyone is free to roam, a whole new world, a better place for our children's futures at stake. And you'll find with music in your soul, laughter in your hearts. Together we can grow a better place with love in us all. And you will find together we can save it all. And you will find a place called home, where everyone is free to roam. A better place, a whole new world
beginning, we were born. Then we grew. Everything we knew was new.
Are you gonna spread love or hate?
You know you're out there, share the show. You better be sharing that love. No negativity.
Are you gonna spread love or hate?
You got links that want to be played? Please DM them for tomorrow night's show. Then we see the world through different eyes. Realize it's all fairy tales and blue skies. Everyone is wearing a mask in disguise, covering up their issues with betrayals and lies. As we wish we could see through our childhood eyes, I ask you. I ask you. I think it's time to begin now, huh? What do you think? And guess what? I stole somebody. Yes, I did. I stole Omnius Phil from Metal Mondays. I brought him here with me to tune in on Tuesday. It is Tune In, James, right?
Tune in?
It is Tune In Tuesdays, not Take Off Tuesdays, right? Tune In. Whoa.
Expecting that.
I know. That's what we have here, with things that you don't expect. Ha! It is Tune In Tuesday. I thank everyone for going ahead, tuning in, heart and sharing the show, sending in your tracks, whether they be comedy, whether it be funny, whether they be punish. Punish, get it?
This
Yeah,
is
he
some
didn't get
adult
it.
humor right here. No, I got it.
Oh, it's totally adult humor. What else are we going to do here? It's 9 p.m. Hello. Yes.
Hey.
Hey.
Waka waka hey.
Waka waka. Speaking of humor, you know, after this show, you guys got to make sure that you tune in, because we actually have the upside of hurt. If you haven't seen Jeremy hurt or at hurting him, you think you need to go ahead and stay tuned, because after we end this show at 10, we have the upside of hurt with Jeremy and Cal. Here, let me share this with you guys real quick so you know what to expect.
Have you ever had an awkward delivery?
Well, since you asked. Oh, hey. 1967 is your total? That's not much of a tip.
So make sure that you guys tune in at 10 o'clock for the upside of hurt.
How that guy placed the order?
I'm not quite sure.
How did he place the order? He was all put up there.
Well,
Okay.
maybe somebody placed it for him.
Like the person who kidnapped him, maybe? Hey, there's a guy in my trunk. He's real hungry. Can you come through and,
Hey,
drop
I'm
off a
hungry
bag
for
of
food.
on
I
the
need
trunk?
food. This is where I'm at. Maybe he thought
Also,
it was like he'd get
How do you
rescued.
unlock the trunk? The trunk was just like unlocked when he got there.
I'm not
There's some
sure.
plot holes there, but
Maybe he thought he was
that's
going to
some
get
dark humor.
rescued.
I
Dark humor is awesome, isn't it? I
guess
think it is.
can be, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I've got some humor for you. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share a song. Here we go. I hope you enjoy this. What we have for you tonight: super spectacular day. Doctor visit. This is Unicorn Made Franks. He published this out June 19th, 2022, but he sent me part 1 and part 2, but part 2 is about to come later because, that's how we do. This you can find at UMF Music on BandLab. You can also find him, Unicorn Made Franks, also on YouTube. Just check out his BandLab site, and that's how you do it. It says 2 of 7 ending, so either way you look at it, only 5 to go. Mad Magazine, Frank Jacob, New York, 1979. Yes, that's a great year. Did you hear the one about the 2 peanuts walking in Central Park? One was salted. Assaulted. Get it? Anyways.
Yeah.
Hashtag other.
What do
Hashtag
you call
UMF.
one salt? A salt.
A grain. Here we go.
It's a great, big, beautiful, wonderful, incredible, super spectacular day. And your heart is humming with good times coming, and you've got that happy feeling things are going your way. All the bells are ringing and a little bird singing while he sits on your windowsill. Singing, yes, sirree, I can surely see it will plainly be, most definitely, a super spectacular day. Until you develop a twitch and a horrible itch, and you're covered with spots, and you're getting the trots, and your feet start to swell, and it's easy to tell from this hideous wheeze that's some awful disease. So you call an MD, and he says, don't ask me. If it gets any worse, you can speak to my nurse. And he managed to say, as you wither away, that it's not such a super spectacular day.
Always a super spectacular day. Always make me smile. Always make me laugh.
Hey,
What do you think? Hey.
I think that was
Spectacular.
carnival music. Yeah.
That's coming from James on Metal Monday. We're gonna get him like smiling even bigger and making his face break tonight on Tuesday.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe I just like taking one strap off.
You're gonna get me.
Okay, we'll go that way. All right. So now, guess what? You know, I don't know if you guys ever got to meet the King of Fa. Did you meet the King of Fa? James, did you meet the Fa King?
The fucking.
Yes.
No, I did not meet the fucking.
Well, I hope that you guys tune in on Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as I go ahead and I present a very special interview with the fucking, also known as Brute Force. If you don't know who he is, let me tell you, he was censored for many, many, many years by Apple Music. You know what happened? Eventually, he ended up on the top 13 of Apple's all-time favorites. Are you ready to check out Mr. Brute Force and the fucking, the King of Fa?
Do you know the fucking man? The fucking man? The fucking man. Yes, I know the fucking man.
I
He lives
had
on fucking lane?
amazing conversation, an amazing interview with him. This is Brute Force, the fucking. You can go ahead, you can check him out. Come and get it, the best of Apple records. Here we go with the fucking.
You look up high and you see the sky so big and blue, and you wonder why people don't worship beauty. You look down on the ground and you see the flowers, they're red and blue and brown, and you wonder why people don't worship beauty. There was a beautiful land, there was a beautiful land, there was a beautiful land called Fa. And in this land there was a king, and everybody called him the fucking. And the fucking did what he wanted to do. I said the fucking, he went where he wanted to go. Oh, oh, mighty, mighty fucking. All hail the fucking, the mighty fucking. All hail the fucking. You walk out on the street, you see the people and hear the pitter-patter of their IBM feet, and you wonder why people don't worship beauty. See the animals and plants, see the men and women do their sacred dance, all in a key ring around beauty. All hail beauty, mighty beauty. All hail land called far. And in this land there was a king, and everybody called him the fucking. And the fucking thought what he wanted to think. I said the fucking, he said what he wanted to say. Whoa, whoa, mighty, mighty fucking. All hail the fucking, the mighty fucking. All hail, all hail, all hail, the mighty fucking.
Hail the fucking, the mighty fucking. Ha! Brute force, everyone. Like I
Need help with
said,
fucking today.
gotta make sure to tune in on Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we go ahead and we share with you a beautiful interview with the none other, the fucking. I think I scared James. He's definitely going back to Mondays.
I'm good. I'm just surprised is all.
Surprise?
Surprised.
All right. Well, you be surprised, James.
Yep, I will be. I will continue to be probably for the remainder of this show. There's going to be more of the same coming up.
Oh, no. We're going to have a lot of fun. Actually, I've got more songs to play. I thank you again for sending in some submissions. If I do not get a chance to play it tonight, I will be back tomorrow night after Wally G. So you got to make sure you tune in at 7:30 p.m. for Motivational Wednesdays with Wally, and then come back with me to whip it out. All right. So the next song and artist that we're going to go ahead and play. Are you ready? Looter, tell Tiff to get him watching. Here we go. We have Looter, Seen Unseen. Looter you can find on BandLab at LEW_NYCE. And this is in the Nude 2, which is him and Tony Dumont. All right. He didn't put a description, so Lou, you have to explain yourself here in the BandLab chat. But this is Sight Unseen. Oh. Do it. Hit that share button, that follow button. Tune for Tuesday.
Sight unseen with you by my side. I don't know how I'm going to survive without you by my side, girl. I don't know how I would be the same without you hearing my name when I call for you, girl, and you don't respond to me. Sight unseen, sight unseen, sight unseen, sight unseen, sight unseen.
Beautiful, Lou. I absolutely love that piece. Beautiful. Oh, that's gonna be like ringing. That was really catchy. It's gonna be ringing now in my head.
Yuppers.
I know, right? Hey, we have a lot of things that we do during the week, and I know we've kind of been gone for a little while with the weekends. I think maybe since June we've kind of been on and off on weekends, but we have a great artist that comes on Fridays. Do you know about that artist? Do you know who comes on Fridays? Yeah.
Should I know? No.
Well,
who
you
comes on
should
Friday?
know. He's our brother, duh. Yes, Shmorley. Goodbye to Shmorley. Shmorley's coming back to the lab. He shall be back with us shortly. But I just want to let you guys know that he has not forgotten us and that he is slowly but surely coming back. And so I do have a piece from him as well on deck. But I think I have another video I want to share with you guys first.
Been so long since I'd seen him on his show that I kind of forgot he had one.
Wow. Well, I guess
Been
we're
that
gonna
long.
have to get back to that, huh?
I'm glad he's coming back.
That's right. I'm gonna have him tell you what's up in Aussie style when he comes back, though. Okay.
Or would that be like, "G'day, mate"?
Smack, smack. I don't know. I'm not quite certain.
It was a rhetorical question, but okay.
It was.
Yep.
Speaking of questions, I have a question.
Okay.
Are you ready? So, if you had to capture and caption, not capture, but caption a picture.
Okay.
And it looked like this. What would its caption be? Can you tell me? Sure it's not taking off Tuesday.
I'm lost for words looking at that. But, we are the end. Yeah, like from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
We are the Ents.
This is how I don't know. I ate poison berries.
Giant monsters with beards look like old
Right?
men.
He's got a little hole up in his head a little bit. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. Whoops, that's not it. That's our next video coming up. Look, he's got a hole here in his head. Wait. It's not gonna work on that color, is it?
How about I speak for the trees?
Ah, I like it. So there was a woodpecker here, probably in his head over there and over there. I speak for the trees. Oh, okay. Was he speaking for the trees? What's he saying?
I mean, they have no mouths, well, except for that one.
Okay. So he's got no mouth.
And, like the Lorax.
The Lorax?
Speak for the trees, for they have no mouth.
Speak for the trees, for they have no mouth. But he's got a mouth and a nose. Man. All right, James. We're getting to our next video. If you could caption that picture for me, that'd be swell. I'm going to think about it for a minute. I've been thinking on this for a little while. Let's go ahead. Let's listen to the Bard of Ely. I think you're really going to enjoy this next piece here. This is Mother Nature Rap. Let's share the love.
You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. Mother Nature don't care about neatness, so leave the wildflowers grow. Help to save the wildlife, you reap what first you sow. Mother Nature ain't here for your dream, you're in hers, so let it be. Respect all her creations and go and hug a tree. But all the forests you've cut down, you know that should never have been. The mother's lungs have been cut out. It's happened, but it's obscene. The oceans you filled with plastic and the land you poisoned badly. We're in the beginning of the end, and the future future's looming sadly. The children know what's happening, and the grown-ups have let them down. The Arctic ice is melting, and the cities on the coast could drown. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. Mother Nature don't care about neatness, so leave the wildflowers grow. Help to save the wildlife, you reap what first you sow. Mother Nature ain't there for your dream, you're in hers, so let it be. Respect all her creations and go and hug a tree. But all the forests you've cut down, you know that should never have been. The mother's lungs have been cut out, it's happened but it's obscene. The oceans you fill with plastic, and the land you poison badly. We're in the beginning of the end, and the future's looming sadly. The children know what's happening, and the grown-ups have let them down. The Arctic ice is melting, and the cities on the coast could drown. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia.
Fireflies!
Whoa. Far out, man.
Heck yeah. You got to make sure you checked out the Bard of Ely. And he's also known as the famous Cardiffian. Check him out on Linktree. Bard of Ely. You can find him on TikTok. You can pretty much find him everywhere.
I thought it was Ely. Or is it
Ely.
Eli?
Ely.
Okay. I know it's not Eli, because every time I say Eli, you're like, no, that's not it.
Ely.
Gotta be
Ely. And if you haven't seen the amazing interview that we had with him, you gotta go ahead to youtube.com/Angified and check that out. Am I scaring you yet?
No.
Yeah, okay, good. So,
Do
maybe
you
I'll
wanna
keep
be?
you.
Am I supposed to be scared?
No,
Oh, okay.
no,
Then
I
you're
stole
doing
you
great.
for Metal Monday for Tuesday. So, so guess what, James?
What?
Are you having a spectacular day?
I am.
Good. We're going to have another spectacular day. Here we go. Unicorn made Franks with It's a Super Spectacular Day. Mad Magazine, Frank Jacobs at UMF Music. Yes. Mad Magazine had a disc with 7 different surprise endings. The intro was the same every time, but the endings described a variety of bad ends. Some worse than others. Well, here is UMF doing one of those. Other funny show tune-ish thingies. UMF.
Show tune.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, Freddie.
Here we go. It's a super spectacular day.
It's a great, big, beautiful, wonderful, incredible, super spectacular day. And your heart is humming with good times coming, and you've got that happy feeling things are going your way. All the bells are ringing and a little bird singing while he sits on your windowsill. Singing, yes, sirree, I can surely see it will plainly be, most definitely, a super spectacular day. Until Your sister pours glue in her hair and blames you, and your neighbor says that you're abusing her cat, and you just left the john with the water turned on, and the house gets all wet, and your mother's upset, and you die if you knew what your dad's gonna do, and your python gets loose, and you know it's no use, and you cry there in fear, and it's now very clear that it's not such a super spectacular day.
I think it's a super spectacular day.
Well, that took a turn.
What took a turn?
What
It's
do
a
you mean?
super
The whole
spectacular.
like mood of the song, like it, the end of the.
Yeah, but it is what you make it. It didn't have you running for the hills.
I guess.
No, it didn't have you running for the hills.
Should it have?
Maybe.
No, I mean, no hills around here to run to. It'd be a long run.
It's so
Find a hill.
juicy. It's so good, and this is so juicy. So I have to. It's getting all over. And we're about to play the next song. I hope this don't have you run for the hills, because I'll tell you, I absolutely love this next artist I'm playing. That's right. Here we go. It's none other than Rollo Knox. Such a peach. Rollo Knox, Run to the Hills. Ain't no grave. You can find Rollo on BandLab at Rollo_Knox. You can find him on YouTube, Rollo Knox. And you can go ahead and tune in September 21st, 2022, when we go ahead and we have Live for Peace. Wake up, rise up, live for peace. Rollo is one of those very special artists that has gone ahead and agreed to stand up against the violence and speak from the heart. Here we go with Run for the Hills. Ain't no grave.
White man came across the sea. He brought us pain and misery. He killed our tribe. He killed our creed. He took our game for his own need. We fought him hard, we fought him well. Out on the plains, we gave him hell. But many came, too much for greed. Oh, will we ever be set free? Oh, my body down. Well, there ain't no grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down. Run to the hills. Run for your There ain't no grave can hold my body down. Well, there ain't no grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down. Back to the dust clouds and the barren ways, galloping hard on the plain, chasing the redskins back to their holes, fighting them at their own game. Murder for freedom, a stab in the back, women and children and cowards attack.
millions a day. Raping the women and wasting the men. The only good Indians a day. Selling them whiskey and taking their gold. Enslaving the young and destroying the old. Well, there ain't no place can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down.
Okay.
Whoa,
I didn't realize that this would
that
be
was
like a
amazing.
cover / mashup. Like you
I
kept
have to
saying
tell you.
run for the hills. If you would have said run to the hills, I wouldn't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's Iron Maiden. Like that whole time you were saying, does this make you want to run for the hills? I was just thinking, run to the hills.
I'm gonna get you
I didn't
saying
wanna
making
say it,
those stuff
'cause-
like yes, I was telling you.
Now I wish I would have.
Well, I gotta tell you, Rollo, I think that it was absolutely amazing. I love how you made it your own. And not only that, through making it your own, you actually did those lyrics to a point that if somebody that didn't understand the song or never heard it before, want to go listen to the original piece because you inspired them, because now I know the words to that song. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you having fun, James?
I am.
Good.
Having much fun.
Good. I know that you've been complaining a little bit about like metal. So I actually have a metal song, James.
Have I been complaining about metal?
No, not really. It's Tune for Tuesday.
recall.
Here is this
Okay.
sea serpent. This is Pierre and Jason. Are you ready for this one? Better be. Here, it's coming at you. Let's do it. And in Jason's
Get it.
words, James, would you like to say his slogan?
Crank it.
kick ass. Hell yeah. Make sure you tune in on Metal Mondays for some Jason Jacobs. And Jake's, did you hear that? I almost had a hiccup. Jason Jacobs, Mr. Cemetery, and James Omnius Filth. Ominous. Did I say it right? Say it wrong. I always say it right.
You said omnious.
Omnious.
Yeah, that's a cool word too, though.
Yeah, I know it kind of means
Maybe
that
I
you're
should
kind of like
consider the name change.
right, like it makes it sound like you're dark.
Omnious.
Yeah, you know, there's another artist
means. Okay.
that I came across that I absolutely love. He can be found on YouTube, the DP3 Dave Flembaugh. If you guys want to go ahead and rewatch this again and check it out, in the description it has it all in there, so you can go ahead and you can find these artists with the videos that I'm sharing tonight. And BandLab, I'm sharing all the songs that I'm playing tonight as well, so you can find those on my wall. All right, so y'all know Monday, Metal Monday, Tuesday, I'm here from 9 to 10, and then the Upside of Hurt with Jeremy and Cal. Wednesday, 7:30, we've got Wally G, Motivational Wednesdays. And then we have Whip It Out. Yeah, whip it good. Right? Whip It Out. Wednesdays. Okay. And then we have Thursdays where you talk some IT with Glenn and Tony, followed by Electronic Thursdays with Soul. Fridays, you know what comes Fridays? Do you know what comes Fridays?
Schmorley.
Well, hopefully Schmorley will be back soon, but he is not yet coming back. He is working on it slowly. We are going to have our interview with Brute Force at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we have Saturday Surprise. And then we have a Sunday Songwriting with Chris Lipe and Aviva Sings Out. So I hope you guys all tune in, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so do you know, James, that I love mashups?
I do now. No, I did not know that.
Well, I have another mashup.
Okay.
And you know what this song is all about?
No, I'm sure.
Being better than you two.
You'll tell me.
Do you know the band U2?
Yeah.
Well, this song is all about being better than you two.
Okay. Well, I hope it lives up to it then.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Better than you two. Here we go. DP3, the Dave.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly allow your eyes to feast upon the horror. That's right. Tonight. Right there. Up in lights. They did it better than you two. I know it, you know it, they know it too. Tonight, free beer. Free beer? Oh, maybe. Tonight, naked lady wrestlers. Tonight, all you can eat. They did it better than you two. I know it, you know it, Edge knows it too. Hey! Ho! Let's see. One night only. Mary. Back after a successful tour around.
So what'd you think of that? I thought it was awesome. DP3, Dave Flemval. There's so much great stuff. He is so artistic and so creative. I love his stuff. Always makes me think.
There's a lot going on there.
There is a lot going on there.
That's for sure.
Yeah, and we got about 5 more minutes till the upside of her. So I wanted to share with you guys one more artist, and then I'm going to be passing it over. But I will be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. again to whip it out. Guess what I'll be doing on that show.
Whipping it out?
Whipping it out. You got
Whatever
it.
It
Whatever it is. What? Huh? Say what? What did you just say to me? I don't think I heard it.
Stay tuned to see what it is.
That's right. Well, you got to caption that picture. Do you remember that picture? Or not
one
really?
With the tree face? Or the one
Yes. What would the tree say? That's right. You got it. All right. I guess I got to open the picture back up for anybody that did not see this. I am looking for an answer to... Hold on. I'm waiting for it to load. Dang it. Here we go. It's coming. I'm still getting this circle. And you hear my trains?
Yes, I can. All aboard!
Right? I. Do. All right. So what would you capture this?
You asking me again? I gotta
Maybe.
come up with something.
Yeah. No, he's saying stop looking at me. Yeah.
Is he?
He says, well, no, I got one. He said that, James, if you give him a kiss, he'll come back to life and he won't be a piece of wood no more.
No, I'm good. You can
You
stay
don't
a
like
piece
that?
of wood. Yeah,
Wow.
he's not giving me wood. No.
Well, he is wood, so like if I gave it to you, then I'd give you wood, right? Technically. So what would you caption that picture?
Help.
All right.
I'm stuck in
So
this tree.
help him stuck in this tree, right? Don't be like
That's what
me.
I'd say if I was that creep guy.
Put me on your mantle. That's what I would say.
Yeah, there you go.
Put me on your mantle.
Could make a
Ha!
nice decoration.
If you guys got a caption out there, I'm stumped as well. UMF. Yeah. The fact that I had that same thing in my 50-gallon tank, that's funny, dude.
Yeah, were you saving that one? Did you come up with that? Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, if you guys got a good caption for that, let me know. Positive vibes only. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share this song called The Walk. It is from one of our new friends, Uggs Music, Uggs Certified on YouTube. You can find him on, and you'll find this video. He is definitely a next generation. He is definitely someone to keep your eye out for. And what else could you say, James?
I could say a lot of things. Pineapple, squash.
Pork
cat.
chops. Here we go. I thank you all so much tonight for joining us on Tune for Tuesday. Continue to go ahead and send checks over to me so I can add them tomorrow, or I can even add them for the next week. Yeah, I hate that. It's like so far away. James, doesn't it seem like Monday takes forever to get back to?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Sure does
That's what I
seem
thought.
that way.
That's right. All right, I'm going to share this video with you. I thank you guys so much. The Upside of Hurt will be with us in a minute. Here's the video, and thanks for watching, and stay in your seats, heart, and share the show. Toodles.
Hello.
Hop it up, hop it down. I've been put on this earth to spread your love, to spread your love. Hop it up, hop
direction. Ripples in the water kill perfection. Hopping up, hopping down. I've been put on this earth to spread your love, to spread your love. Hopping up, hopping down. I've been put on this earth to spread your words, to spread your words. I'm not stopping.